So hey guys, this is being pre-recorded, not pre-recorded. This is being recorded, and I'm just going to pre-warn you. If you're watching this recording, go ahead and fast forward a bit because I'm logging on a bit early just to get things set up. But we'll be starting probably in about 5 minutes. So feel free to buffer that forward. Just wanted to give you a heads up there. Let me go ahead and check the participants and get people added. Hi, Brittany. How are you? And Deborah. And Haley. How are you guys doing? And Katie Weasel. I miss you, Katie. How are you, girl? Okay, I think we're all here. I'm going to go ahead. You guys all keep me intact because if you know, I tend to mess things up a lot of times. So we're actually going to go live in Tamara's group. So I'm going to go ahead and get us live there. I know I'm doing all of this a bit early, but it makes me nervous to wait till like 5:30 right on the dot, and then nothing is working. So I'm going to get us logged in early over there. For those of you who came to our Saturday meetup, it was a technology disaster. It was probably the worst I've ever done. But fortunately, people are laid back and very forgiving. So we're going to go ahead and go live on Facebook. But tell me how you guys are. Unmute yourself. This is a chat, people. Katie, Haley, Clay. Hey, Clay, you're not Haley, you're Clay.
Yeah, Haley was making sure I was muted. I don't think she wants any of my ideas to get out there. So.
That's not true. Okay, so live on Facebook. It always makes me so nervous to get all set up. Here in group. Be well community. Next. We'll see if we are live there. Nope, not yet. I have to fill out some stuff. So I'm going to say this again. We have about 5 more minutes until we get started. I'm just going to log into our Facebook group. Go live. Katie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Huh? Be welcome. Let's see if we are live. We are live. I see us there. Yay. Okay. I'm going to shut this. Going to come back here. Promote to panelist. Okay. I think we're good to go. Okay, Katie. I haven't heard you. You're going to answer me? Tell me how you're doing?
Me?
Both of you. Katie Wazzle's not answering me. I'm going to go to the other Katie.
I have volume now. I couldn't hear. Got it fixed.
I was like, I'm glad you're here. Yay!
I'm glad I'm here too.
Do something on my speaker. I had to go get my speaker because it was transmitting to my speaker.
So, we are early. We have about a few minutes until we start. I got logged in early because it always makes me nervous, that technology-wise, to make sure everybody's promoted to panelist and everything's set up. So, Brittany, I don't know you, or probably do know you. I'm supposed to know you, but I just want to say hi. Are you one of Tamara's?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm one of Tamara's.
I love my Tamara. She's so awesome. So what program are you doing, Brittany?
I'm going to jump in with Lift 4. I've been doing the Before Lift 4 the last couple weeks.
Sweetness. You've been enjoying it?
Yeah, it makes me feel strong.
I've done just a few of them, and I feel the same way. I feel like I'm burning calories all day. Let's see to promote to panelist. Okay, I think we're getting everybody. And I'm not using any music either. You just have to play your own music in your head. Because it doesn't, when I upload it to YouTube, it gets blocked. And if you upload it to your Facebook pages, it gets blocked. So no music today. It's just us. But we'll be starting in about 2 or 3 minutes. I'll do a brief intro of Joel. We'll do a team prayer. If you haven't printed off our team prayer, it's in the team files, which I know is kind of a lot of files. But I always ask to pray that daily. I really love praying for our customers and our future customers and coaches. Let me promote Kathy so we can see her. Hi, Kathy. Promote to panelist. So how many of you have gotten Lift 4 and you're ready to start? Just raise your hand. Woohoo! What are you most excited about?
30
4
minutes.
days a week?
Sorry, I like that one.
Right? I just want the 30-minute. I did Beast and I loved it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do another round because I didn't have time
Mm-hmm.
for the hour-long workout.
Totally agree. That's kind of how I felt about 80 Dep session. I was like, I just don't have enough time to do another round of that, long workouts like that. So what else excites you? So we got 4 days a week. We got the 30 minutes. What else is exciting you about Lift 4?
I'm honestly excited for the combination of the lift and hit. That has been like my biggest goal, and it's taking me back to my roots. Like when I was going to the gym with my brother and I first started my journey, it's taking me home, and it feels really good to like come full circle. And that was one of the themes I've noticed lately is coming full circle. So
I love it. Definitely. For me, I feel, because I started off as a cardio junkie, but I got into yoga, and I'm excited just to be able to do a bit more yoga. Joel, I see you're here. Whoop, whoop. We're just talking about what we're excited about. Promote to panelist. There we go. Got you on. So let's get this party started. I hear some echo. That's good. We'll work it out.
I got promoted to a panelist. I feel so special.
You are special. You're the dude tonight.
How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little jet lagged today, but I feel good.
We appreciate you being here. We're going to start off real quick with the team prayer. And
Okay.
then I'm going to do your introduction that I pulled off of the internet. So hopefully it's right. You can correct me if I'm wrong or anything. So yeah, we always start all our calls off with the team prayer. So Jesus, we just praise you and we thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed on us. I thank you so much for our team, or one team, Team Beachbody, and for our guest speaker tonight, Joel. We pray over him at this time and ask that you send the Holy Spirit to guide his words. You open our hearts to hear what we need to during these next 30 minutes, that you bless Joel, you bless this team, and you bless the people you brought to us. We pray for our customers. We pray for our coaches, our future customers and our future coaches, that you just continue to bless us, open our hearts, and unblock any obstacles that are in our way, God. In your name we pray, amen. So tonight we have Joel. For you, those of you who don't know Joel, all of you should know Joel, but just in case, he is a husband to a beautiful blonde. He's a daddy to 2 furry creatures. He has over 15 years of helping everyone he meets to find their balance between healthy living and demands of real life. He actually started at Texas Tech, where he began working at a local gym. In 2014, he began teaching group fitness classes and helped establish the largest group exercise classes participation in numbers throughout the U.S. While managing a local gym at the time. He spent 4 years working for the Washington State Department of Health and helping establish a corporate wellness program while there. His relationship with Beachbody started in 2005 when he joined the Elite Trainer team and for the collaboration of Les Miles Pump, which was a home-based weight program with Les Miles. How many of you did Pump? I know I did. I loved Pump. And then in 2012, Joel became the group exercise director for Gold's Gym in Southern California, and he transformed that gym the group fitness market with the new programming, the best instruction in the area, and applied analytics and tracking that had never been done before in the industry. All due to this man right here, Joel. In 2017, he teamed up with Jericho and launched Corps de Force, which is our Beachbody mixed martial arts program. If you've done that one, let me see you raise your hands. Corps de Force, give a shout out. That's a fun one. So Joel, we have a few questions to start this off. I didn't know, are you there? I can't see you.
I'm here. I'm hanging out, Michelle. I'm good.
Hanging out.
I hadn't heard, like honestly, I forgot about all that stuff. Been so busy with Live 4, I was just listening. I was like, oh yeah, it seems like a lifetime. You know how like when you hear things that you've done in the past, like it seems like a lifetime ago. So yeah, nice. It was like a little trip down memory lane. So
Just wanted everybody to know how awesome you were in case they
thank you so much. So Michelle, this is your call. I've got I've got a heart out in a half hour just because I've got 1, 2, 3,
you got a lot of calls.
Yeah, I have 7 calls back to back tonight. It's nonstop, and then we're going like this until Friday. So it's awesome. I'm excited, but I know you got your talking points and questions. So, but look, this is about you and your team. And so if you guys have specific questions, let's go over what's important for you and your team right now.
So my first question was, and Tamara and I, you'll meet Tamara in a bit, are going to switch back and forth, but what makes Lift 4 so unique versus any other program out there? Like, why does Beachbody need Lift 4?
So why does the world need Lift 4, right? Let's not short ourselves in just the world Beachbody, but we got to start somewhere. So first of all, I do want to say hi, everybody. It's a video chat, so we can wave to each other. Hi, this is fun. I love video chats. They're so much fun. Coming to you live from Toluca Lake, California. It's super nice here and super hot. Holy crap, it's like 100 degrees right now. We're in a heat wave right now, so hopefully no power outages happen while we're on this call. Anyway, so with Live 4, long story short, look, you got the bio. I've been in the fitness industry for a long time, and I've seen a lot. I don't want to say I've seen it all, but I've seen a lot. And I've gotten around in the fitness world, and I've seen a lot of things. And with Live 4, I saw an amazing opportunity for us to do some things that we haven't ever done before in the Beachbody world from the home programming perspective. You know, most of my fitness career has been in the private gym sector and in the fitness sector of that aspect of it. But you know, so there's a lot of things that are great about it that, you know, we want to pull it. I wanted to pull into the home fitness world. And then just I actually have frustrations in the fitness world from years of experience that I was like, this is a great opportunity to really go after this. And what I mean by that is I wanted to create something that is real. There's a realistically based fitness program, nutrition aspect. And from every angle, I wanted to come after this from a different perspective, not just coming up with a new workout regimen or workout program. Like, that's cool. We have a new program comes out every 3 to 6 months for you guys, for coaches. So, you know, that is the big question. It's like, okay, so what's so cool about this? What makes it different? What I've noticed is after 15 plus years in the industry, we're still having the same conversations. We're still saying 80% of the population don't exercise. And we're still saying, we're still like, I get it from the coaches all the time. Like, how do you get people into your challenge groups? How do you keep people from dropping out of your challenge groups? You know, we're still, and it's the same thing. How do you keep people from quitting the gym? We still have a retention problem in the health and fitness world. And I believe, this is just my humble opinion at this point, I believe that we have just made things too complicated, and it's an information overload. And, there's more information than ever before available, at your fingertips, yet there's still so much confusion. And I think it's because we've gone one direction with the pendulum that it's too much and it's an overload. So I figured, and Carl agreed this was a great time for us to let's just go back to basics, because the basics are what works. Not to say that nothing, all the other stuff doesn't work. Every program we've ever created, Corps de Force, just, like one of my personal favorites, is a phenomenal program, but wanted to create something that was realistically sustainable. That's my biggest thing, is create sustainability, as opposed to people doing a program, then they fall off their little wagon again and they get back on, and just this whole yo-yo thing and deprivation. And when it comes to dieting and nutrition, I absolutely hate that. I just want to help people become healthier versions of themselves without feeling like it's an all or nothing mentality. And that's exactly what Live 4 is. 4 days a week, 30 to 40 minute workouts. From the fitness perspective, the nutrition aspect of it, we can talk more about that in a minute. But the nutrition side of it is basic nutrition 101. There's nothing That's it. There's nothing else to it besides that. And it's all created and based on allowing you to see amazing results in these 4 days of working out, getting your life back and being able to do all the other activities that you love to do without feeling like you're sacrificing any results or workouts for that matter. And then once this is over, just keep going without having to ask that big question of what's next. So this is truly, I believe, the first program maybe ever that actually molds around your life versus the other way around. You're muted.
Okay. Do you want me to go? Okay, sorry. Joel, thank you so much for explaining all of that for us. I mean, I know, like, I've been a coach for about 3 years. I've never been this excited about a workout program. That my daughter's trying to say hi to you. Like, this is, Michelle calls this my baby. Like, I am, like, this is my baby. Besides
I
the
have
two.
that same feeling too.
So you're Braylon, thank you. So okay, when we talk about like other activities, you know, all of us coaches have kind of been on this, like, oh, you work out like 6 to 7 days a week, and like you have to do that. I am all about like rest or hiking. You know, what advice can you give some of us coaches that might be more high strung, that might not have, or even our challengers that might think like, I have to run every day that I'm not doing a fitness program? Like, what would you want to speak like words of wisdom for every, like, obviously the testimonials show, but what else would you say alongside that?
Yeah, look, you guys, this is, and it's a great question. Look, look, you guys coming at this from two angles. One, I get it. You're as a coach, this is a mental shift because of what you've been doing. You've been doing 80-Day Obsession, which is a great program in its own right as well for what it's designed, you know, end result. Every program has an end result, and that's the design of it. So you're coming from that 6 days a week, longer workouts, a little bit more strict in the nutrition aspect of it. I say a little, a bit, and then now you got this guy coming in. The next trainer comes in and just says, 4 days a week is fine, and take some days off and have tacos on Tuesday if you want to, you know. So then everybody's like, wait, what? So look, it comes down from the workout perspective. Let's talk about the workout perspective first. Well, here, let me back up. First of all y'all coaches, relax. Okay, you guys need to seriously relax because you're going to give yourself an ulcer with this stuff. And this is supposed to be, like, there's plenty of other stuff in the world to give you ulcers, okay? Fitness and nutrition is supposed to enhance your life. It's not supposed to stress you out. And if it's stressing you out, then we got to have another chat about what you're focusing on. So first of all, relax, okay? Now that you've relaxed, take a big deep breath in. From the programming perspective, you have to remember that, look, every program is different in what the design, the workouts that were an 80-day and how they were designed are completely different than how I designed Lift 4. And, you know, every program has that, right? Every program's different. Now, look, a squat is a squat, a lunge is a lunge, there you go. But that's really where the similarity stops. It's the same thing of like when Core de Force came out, people were like, well, what's Core de Force like with turbo? Well, a jab is a jab, a cross is a cross, but there's a lot of other differences in the way we do the programming and everything like that. So I went back to basics on the fitness aspect of it with everything, but with the fitness aspect of it, my background and where I learned how to lift and my mentors came from old school, man. They came from the Arnold Schwarzenegger days of Gold's Gym and lifting it and 3 sets of 10 and classic hypertrophy training and working in simple planes of movement. And everything that I've seen over the years and all of my research and all of my certifications and stuff like that, I believe in that. I think that's what people need. And again, we're going for the generic, we're going for the population, right? We're going for basic, for all the 80% of the population that are moving and exercising, that just need to be stronger. And then for you guys as well, like, look, we're not talking, unless you're going for something specific, we're just trying to be better versions of ourselves, right? Like remember, kind of go back to that realistic expectations. Like, look, I want to be healthier, I want to be happier, I want to look good naked, and I still want to have my tacos on Tuesday. And I think that's the majority of the population. I really do. And if you want to go for something more specific, then you go for more specific styles of training. But this is we just got to be fitter and stronger and going after and building muscle. So that's exactly what Lift 4 is based on. If you've been doing the B4 workouts, you guys have gotten a sense of the pacing. The pacing is nonstop. The longest break that you have in this entire program is 60 seconds. So sorry, you don't have time to post and do stories on your Instagram during this workout. And if y'all do it, by the way, which is funny because you always tag me in it anyway, then like I know you're taking longer breaks. All of you, you know who you are. Do it after your workout, okay? Seriously. Squirrel moment, sorry. So that's the fitness side of it. That's the fitness aspect of the programming. And then the nutritional side of it, again, you're coming from a very strict time nutrition aspect of it. Again, that's great for what that program is. I just go off of basic calories. I just truly feel that calories are your fuel. Your body, I always use the analogy of, think of your body as a car. Your car needs gas to go anywhere, just like your body needs calories to go anywhere. Okay, so that's just how the basic nutrition, Lift4 nutrition is based around. And people ask me what's my timing of my nutrition. I'm like, cool. Well, from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. That's it. Seriously, it's really that simple. So I get it as a coach. You've been doing this for a while, and now you're going into this mentality. So you gotta relax. Okay. I'm going to be talking about that nonstop in the coach test group. And then for your clients and your customers, I don't really think you're going to have too much trouble convincing them that this is what they should be doing. I really don't, because you have to think about like all the barriers that people are always giving you to fitness. I don't have time. It's too much effort. I can't do the time nutrition. I can't do this. I can't do that. 4 days, you guys, we're talking literally about on average 2 hours a week total. Like, they got time for that. And the nutrition aspect of it is based around like, okay, why does the nutrition work? It's because basically what we're just making people do is just cut the crap for 6 days. That's all. It's just creating consistency in your diet. That's what's huge. The fad stuff, I hate the fad stuff because it creates the yo-yo and the deprivation, all this stuff, versus if you just consistently cut the crap for 6 days, and then that's where the cheat day comes in of just enjoying yourself, whatever it is, a wine, a taco, whatever, you're going to see results. And that's what Lift4 is all about.
Sweetness. So tell us why, sorry, I have chats that are distracting me.
Okay.
What do you see some of the reasons that like other workout programs don't work or gyms aren't working for our customers?
I think it comes down to two aspects of it. I think one, it's the realism behind everything, of realistic expectations. Let's say it that way. With programming and even going to the gym. Look, I still love going to the gym and doing. I do my Lift4 workouts at the gym, and it's a great program actually to take to the gym because you have specific programming put in place. But the realistic expectations of it, like, look, unless you have all the time in the world, it's not realistic to expect that you can go to the gym, 4, 5, 6 days a week and do the things that you need to do. And then all of a sudden when you're not able to, and you miss a couple of days and you miss a week or something, now it gets into your head that you're wasting your money. So, and it's the same thing with the program. If, the program is not working out. So, my favorite example are nurses. They work 3 12-hour shifts, right? So we got a lot of questions from that. And like, does this program work for them? Absolutely. 4 days. You can do your 4 days workout and then your 3 days of your actual working. So it's the realistic expectations of creating something that that works for everybody. And then the flexibility is the second thing. You have to give people flexibility because, you guys, everything in our life changes almost daily, it feels like, right? Like, we all wake up, today's Monday. I had to think about it for a second. I flew a lot this week. I did 3 cities in 2 days this week. It was fun. But we all wake up on Monday. We're like, okay, I'm going to work out today. And I'm going to get this done. And then half the time your life goes, nuh-uh, and you don't get to, and you miss your workout. And then now you start feeling like you're behind and then like Tuesday, you're like, oh man, now I got to do 2 workouts to catch up, to which in my brain is ludicrous. Like, when I see people tag me, they're like, I did 2 workouts today. I'm like, why? Why would you do that? That sounds horrible. Half the time I don't want to do 1. Which now everybody's gonna be like, wow, Joel's really lazy. But it's like, you guys, it's like, I do this to feel better and to move on with my life. Not like, my whole life does not revolve around this. And this is my job. But the way I see it is, my job is to help people realize that this is not how it should be, and to really help people. So I think that's why things haven't been working up to this point and why we're still missing people.
I love that. Thank you so much, Joel. I just want to reiterate that, you really just put it all into perspective for us. You're telling us relax. You're telling us to really listen to the people around us and listen to ourselves and the other things that we enjoy besides Beachbody coaching. Because that's kind of what you just said. You got to live your life. So I really appreciate that. In terms of even putting that into perspective for us, we've got to have way other things that we're involved with.
And look, that's not just necessarily the coaching aspect of it. I'm talking more from the fitness and nutrition side of it. What has been happening in the original, the first little coach test group that we did, where we had about 80 coaches in there. This actually helped their business because they had more time to focus on their business. So, as opposed to putting so much emphasis on the workouts and all the Instagram stories and stuff like that. Yes, that's how you drum up business. That's how you get interest. But a lot of people are saying, like, now I actually have time to sit there and hammer out the emails and the invites and all this stuff and not feeling stressed out about missing my workout. So this could actually help your business.
Yeah, that's actually what I do on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday mornings now, is I get my work done, and it feels so good before the girls are up. Yeah. So what would you say is the reason that, like, us as coaches are valuable into this equation of getting Lift 4 out there?
Well, look, I don't think it could be any better timing for this program for you guys as coaches. Normally a program coming out in the summertime, that's not the best time to launch. Which, we're actually technically launching. Like, look, let me back up. Lift 4 launches October 1st. Okay. That's how you should be talking about this program anyway, because that's when because a launch is when it goes all access, and then it's available for everybody who has bought. Okay. So the launch of Lift 4 is actually a fall launch. This whole VIP early access thing, I know it's a new concept. There's still a lot of confusion around it. It's not a conspiracy for Beachbody to get $40 from all you coaches, okay, you guys? Like, it's not. It's a training opportunity, and it's a training/business opportunity for you guys. So I think in terms of timing and like what we're seeing, and I think it's proof in the pudding right now. Like, in terms of sales, like Lift 4 is doing great in terms of summer sales and people amping up into this program. I think, and this is like the best, because it's the best possible summer program, you guys. 4 days a week. You can travel with it because you take your resistance bands with you. We have the Band to Fire option. So there goes all of your excuses for this program. And it's a great opportunity for you to get in and learn in the next 8 weeks. So we've got the prep week. It started today in the coach test group. I went in there live. I'm going there live again on Wednesday and Friday, answering everybody's questions, basically just telling everybody to relax the hell out. And then on Monday we start. And then as everybody gets to start, now you're going to spend 8 weeks with me. And I'm going to be going through not just the workouts and the program, but we're going to talk about the business of this. And we're going to talk about the programming. And I trained employees for a long time in the fitness world when I worked for Golds, and everything about how to talk to people and create value and sell products like that. And I'm going to be pushing that into the group as well, that type of training. So we'll be talking a lot about it. And I just think this is an amazing opportunity for you guys to spend the next 8-9 weeks basically doing the program, learning everything you can about it. And then when you come out of this, September 8th, I think, is the last day or something like that, is then you've got a month to push it, and then we actually launch it. So like, I think it's just an amazing time for it. But this is where you guys are going to become even more important, because you guys, like, my job is not to sell this program. This is your job. Like, your job is to go out and talk to people about this program. My job is to give you everything I can to help you sell this program. And that's what the next 8-9 weeks are. And then as we go through this, you're bringing so much value to your clients, more than I ever could, because it's just me, little old me. I can't reach everybody like you guys can. So if it wasn't for you guys, well, I'd be really bored. I'd have no one to talk to. It's just, I think it's an amazing time to be a coach. I really do. I think it's going to help I think you can see a building of your business during the summer, which is ridiculous.
Yep, that's awesome. We call those microburst explosions in the company, and I love it when we get them. And Lift 4 is definitely doing it, and it's going to continue to do it. So how do we get it? How do we get Lift 4 for myself and for our customers? Well,
look, if you don't know that answer yet, then we got to have another talk about where to, how's your business going? So everything is out. It's out for sale now. Hopefully, if people are asking for information, just go to lift4.com. The landing page is up. It takes you to the Team Beachbody page anyway. But I think what's the FAQ off the top of my head? 7,500, I think, is the FAQ on the back end. And you guys, you should be able to go into your back office and know where all this stuff, like all the videos that I've been sharing and posting, they're there. So you should be able to go in and download those and share those yourself. Like, use all these assets to your advantage. Like, we didn't do those just because we want to be stingy with these videos. We did them so you can have them and share them. And it's really going to help.
Okay, I'm going, Michelle. Michelle knows that I have like certain questions I'm supposed to ask you, but I'm just gonna kind of tweak it a little bit.
Like I said, it's y'all's call. Tweak it. Tweak
Well,
away.
I was going to say this. I tried to tweak it, and they were like, no. But I wanted to say I saw you on the Beachbody Live workouts, and once I saw today, so I want to just throw out there, we have a lot more questions for you, but Joel, I want you to say what you said in the Beachbody Champions, because when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's genius. He's not answering our creatine questions. He's not answering or how can I incorporate running. He's not answering all that. And Joel, tell us where to go to get those questions answered.
Look, I know. Look, I know there's a lot of questions about Beachbody performance, and especially creatine. You know, creatine has gotten a bad rap, and so many women are scared of it, and men too a little bit. And weightlifting, and am I going to get bulky? And all that stuff. And I'm going to talk about all of that, but you got to be in the coach test group. It's that simple. So, these coach calls, like I said, I've got over 50 coach calls in the next 4 days. And at this point, like now that the group is kicked off, I'm not going to answer any more of those questions because we're going to talk about all that in the group. Right now, I want to make sure that everyone is ready to go. Like, where do I go with the group? How do I get in the group? And let's go after that. Can we see the plane behind you? Hold on, sorry. There you go. Ta-da! Isn't that a cool picture? I like that picture. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and I know people, usually Kobe is on my lap. Sorry, I think he's in the bedroom taking a nap, so we don't want to disturb him.
Oh, no, definitely not. Jessica's our aviation major. Well, she's in the aviation industry. So any other, parting words of wisdom that you have for us? I know our time is almost up, but anything was like you guys need to know this, or besides your lungs?
I think we've covered the majority of it. It's that one word that I'm going to keep going back to every single time, and it's seriously relax on this. And it's let's think logically and common sense on this. You're not going to lose your gains. You're not going to get in worse shape. Beachbody wouldn't put a program out if it didn't work, right? So and I've been testing this thing, and this is how I train. This is how my wife and we work out. This is how I train clients. It's basic, and sometimes the basic and the simple scare people because they're like, well, there's got to be more to it. There's got to be something about it. There's got to be a fad. There's got to be something hidden. You guys, I promise you, there's not. It's just coming down to the fact of like, look, let's just the way I do everything in my life is especially with health and with fitness and nutrition. Fitness and nutrition is supposed to enhance your life, okay? It's not supposed to dictate it. I don't believe this. I don't believe it's supposed to dictate your life. I don't believe it's supposed to stress you out. And no matter what, it doesn't matter. I don't care how much you work out, for instance. Work out 7 days a week for an hour. Great. That's still only 7 hours in 168 total for the week. We're talking small potatoes here, guys. Now, yes, what you do during that time is very important. With the programming and everything like that, that's where I came in. That's where I come in. I put the programming together for you. I promise you it works. Trusting the process, giving yourself the rest days to actually stay away from weights and hit a high-intensity interval train is going to help you and get you stronger faster by actually giving your body the rest days and stopping this whole overtraining thing and these doubles and all that stuff. So it's totally there. It's legit. It works. And I promise you, if you get into the coach test room, I'm going to answer all your questions. And I promise you, next week, if you do Monday and Tuesday, full workouts on Wednesday, 90% of you guys are going to go, oh, okay, now I get it. Because y'all aren't going to be able to lift your arms if you do it right. So invest in dry shampoo. That's important for the people around you. And, maybe some baby wipes if you can't shower because it's important as well. And just get ready. And you guys, seriously, have fun with this. It's okay to have fun while you do it. You're not going to like me very much, on those days for that 30 to 40 minutes, but you're going to love what it does to you.
So we skipped one question. Which offers do you recommend for us?
All of them. No, okay. I know there's like 20 something offers in the.
It hurts my brain.
Yeah, it's a lot. Look, for you guys, you should know your needs. You should know what you need, right? In terms of, and we're going to talk all about the Beachbody Performance products again in this group. But when you're talking to your customers and your clients, even more importantly, you should know what they need. So if it's somebody that's just beginning off, and they're just beginning right at their journey of fitness, don't throw everything at them right off the bat. That's too much. Start them a little bit smaller in terms of the accessory pack. Maybe it just has Shakeology. Get them into that, that daily aspect of it. Shakeology is the one thing that we do every day in this program, and see how that works. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people, when they join the gym or they do this stuff, if they get overloaded, it's just too much for them to handle. So start them off based on where they are in their journey on this one, and just listen to them. They'll tell you without actually knowing. If you listen to what they say, and hey, by the way, if you're like, well, I don't know what that means, get into the coach test room, because that's that business training part that I'm going to give you.
I love it. I'm so excited for the coach group.
I know, me
So, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, me too.
So one last thing before we go, we have to take a group shot.
Yes.
And can you speak so you're in the front and center?
I'm going to speak. Okay. I was like, I don't want my mouth open though. That's what always happens. So tell me when you're going to take the picture, would you?
Okay, but we have to do it again because it didn't get everybody. I have to take more than one.
Okay.
Gallery. There we go. Okay.
All right.
1, 2. Everybody smile. 3.
Nice.
Thank you, Joel, so much for your time. I know your head is spinning, going call, back to back, call to call to call.
This is the fun stuff.
We so appreciate you. I can't tell you how much as coaches, we truly appreciate you. We appreciate your hard work, your dedication, what you're putting in to us as coaches, so we can turn around and help a lot more people. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
For sure. My pleasure, because like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be really bored right now. So thank you for everything you do. And seriously, I'm here for you guys. So get your butts into the group. And we all know one person that's waiting and not sure, so get them into the group. And just, like I'm posting nonstop on my pages as well. So, share all that, Joel Freeman Fitness, and let's have some fun and get super sexified.
Woohoo! I love it. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. You guys can stick around. We'll do a quick recognition and some quick questions if you have them. I'm checking there we go. So what did y'all think? Who has already ordered Lift 4? Show of hands. And did you see Tamara created a little, like, she really is, this is her baby. It's not mine. Could you see her passion and excitement when she asked her questions? It's so awesome. I love it. So she did create an info group, same thing that I kind of did for To Be Mindset, and that really did work well. They talked about on the Super Saturday. I really do like those Snoop groups. Use it in the beginning, because it seems like, after 2 or 3 rounds, it kind of fiddles out. So I wanted to shout that out. Tamara, do you have anything to add about that?
Just like, if you have people that are interested, like what is Lift 4, that's what that group is for. If you didn't use Michelle's To Be Mindset group, it's just a really easy way for you to say, oh, you're interested in the Lift 4 program. You know what? I have a group. It's going to take you about 10 to 15 minutes to get through, and it'll answer all of your questions. I want to know your feedback. And you could either do it where you have them, just message you as soon as they're done, or of course you need to follow up the day after and just say, like, hey, I haven't seen you like on the post. Did you see the first one? And I also, just so you guys know, I have I can access, I'm sorry, Braylon Abigail, slow down for a sec, okay? No more. I can access it from my computer really well. From my phone, the units are closing on me. But it's only that group that the units are closing on me. So if anybody else has that happen, let me know, or if everybody else is okay with theirs from their phone, that would be great, because I can go into Michelle's groups that have units and it doesn't close on me. So yeah.
Well, I've heard a few feedback on that. Carrie and I at Summit kind of figured this out. If you're on your phone, you have to use the Facebook app. It's right, Carrie? It didn't work through the internet, through Safari on your phone.
Right. It didn't work on Safari, but it worked on the app. But when I got on my computer on Safari, it worked. I didn't try it on Google Chrome or Firefox or anything.
So it works on your computer. On your phone, you have to have the app for it to work. And then I've also heard Androids, it doesn't work. So that's from the groups. I haven't had a customer yet. So if any of you have an Android, I'd love you to
Neil said he'll check it.
Thanks.
This is the first he's heard of. Well, he knew I was making the group last night.
So awesome. If you didn't figure out, we did have predetermined questions. They may have seemed kind of silly. And I even emailed him back. I was like, we really have to ask these questions. They were like, yeah, stick to the questions. Because that's not always like that. And then when I saw Joel today in the Beachbody Live, I was like, oh, it makes sense now. So if you missed him live in the Beachbody Champions page, he did a really good job today. Check him out there. He answered a few more. I think he went into a little bit more depth than he did here on a few things. Anything else lift-wise? Besides just being excited?
I was going to say, for anyone that's familiar with creatine, I'm in plan A, so I decked myself out with the performance line just because I know my body has recovering issues. But he didn't really say anything about plan A users using creatine, so I wasn't sure if that was something he would stride away from or if it doesn't matter what plan you're in. But that was one of the things I noticed when I was going through that packet was it said plan B and up if you're looking to bulk and whatnot. So maybe he's also suggesting that plan A users jump up a plan. I don't know.
I don't know. He's going to say his answer is get into the test group. Like, I'm anxious to hear all about the creatine too. I have heard him say on previous calls that you're going to jump up. Like, I guarantee you, like, this is his words, not me saying this. I guarantee you, you're going to bump up a level. So just because I think that level A is just really restricted, it's not a lot of calories. So I think most of us need to be jumping up. I really hate that they even put that in there then, if that's the case. But
and he said today too, Michelle, in the test group, that it should say plan B and maintenance. So really everybody should be higher anyways, because 1,200 calories for people working out, that much is ridiculous, like you said. So he said it's missing the word maintenance with the creatine, and he likes creatine. So that's what I would say.
So get in the test group to learn more about all that. Like to hear it directly from him. So yeah. And
I'm already there, so I'm excited.
Yeah. So let me check this chat. And I think I'll try to skip the first couple of weeks. He said, if you have to lose, then to drop down a plan. So I'm going to just do a couple of shout outs to Tamara and Kelsey as our team builders last month. And we had a few business starters, Heather, whoop, whoop, Heather, and Erica. Where's Erica? Erica's on here too. Shawnee, is Shawnee on here? See her? I don't think I see her. And
Janie.
Jessica, oh, who? Janie? I'm saying it wrong. Janie.
Janie.
I should have you do these shout outs. You can give yourself a shout out, Tamara. And Jessica Larson. I don't see Jessica on here. But disclaimer that I'm really bad with names. Y'all all know that really know me. Success Club points. Why don't we just do a show of hands? How many of you? I'm still at 0, but that's going to change. I've got some people in the works, and I'm excited to go and run with them. How many points? How many of you are at 0 with me? Raise your hand. Okay. With those that have your hands up, do you have a plan? If you have a plan, keep your hands up. Uh-oh, Erica, I'm calling you out. We're going to make a plan. I'm going to ask Allison. Poor Allison. She's like, no, don't talk to me. I'm just pulling random 2 people to help Erica brainstorm a plan. So tell me, Allison, what's your plan? Don't be shy. It's all good.
Well, I just posted a call to action yesterday because I went to the Beachbody Super Saturday in Minnesota with Joel. So that was really awesome. It was so fun. And I haven't had a ton of specific interest from people that I haven't already worked with. But I have a lot of people who liked it that have said it like months ago, like, okay, yeah, maybe I'll join. So I'm going to try and follow up with them and just see if maybe this is the time. I have a few people in mind that I think are really going to like this program. So it's just kind of getting them on board and convincing them, and
so
we'll see.
You have a list and you're going to work off of it.
Yes.
Sounds like, to sum that up.
Yes, exactly.
I like it. There's nothing wrong with that. I like it. That's a good plan. Who has something that they're just excited, something kind of different they're doing that they'd like to share? Give us some ideas. Nobody? I went live and shared in the group what I'm doing. I'm doing this coach. I did this with 2B Mindset, and now I'm doing it with the coaching, but I'm kind of slacking on the coaching post. But I'm being obnoxious. And so with TV Mindset, I was obnoxious with like at least one post a day with the before and after for an entire week. And I opened up my cells like to be in that group for 1 week period. And then I closed it. That makes sense. And I actually did that twice within the month, but they overlapped. It ran to like, I'm making this up, like the 26th to the 4th. So there was an overlap there. And then that gave me, that end of the month gave me a list from the beginning of the month to follow up with. I hope this is making sense. And then a new list for this one. So between this list and this list is how I hit Success Club last month. And I did that the prior month as well. Right now I'm being obnoxious with coaching instead of like, if you're promoting Lift 4, you should be being obnoxious with Lift 4. Sharing before and afters of Lift 4. What am I doing? Curiosity marketing. You don't want to use the word Lift 4. Don't share an image that actually says Lift 4. Just saying how excited you are 3 times a week. You know, feed the specifics of the program. You know, 4 times a week, 30 minutes, that type of stuff. And you don't even have to end all of those with who wants to join me, right? Some of those could be text ones as well. They don't all have to be before and after photos. Some of them can be the backdrop photo, but making at least one post a post a day about it and changing the times, either morning or night. And then I would use Tamara's info group or go in her group and recreate your own. Either or is fine. And put people in there.
People want to see you, so it is. If you have the opportunity to recreate your own, it is better. People want to see you if they're joining with you.
Use the group, follow up with the people, send the list. Go ahead.
But I don't mind if you use the group. And I don't mind if you like post in the group or like add your comments into anything or even add like posts. Like totally go for it, but just know people want to see you.
So that's kind of my plan. I'm doing that with coaches, but you can do it with Lift 4. You can really do it with any program. Questions about any of that? Is that helping? Erica, have you gotten any ideas yet? Be honest.
I'm going to say I dropped my hand with Erica, and I'm a little confused on how you were getting people into it. Like you had your 2 separate groups going. So if you could go over that just one more time, because I liked the idea of it, but I don't think I grasped the whole concept.
And I'll share too, if you're visual, I did do a video and I went live in the group and shared my screen. So that may help too. But in fact, I'm going to let Tamara explain, because you're probably doing the same thing, Tamara, with Lift 4. I'm going to let you, because hearing it a different way, it'll click better.
That's true. Yeah. Sometimes somebody can tell me the exact same thing and I hear it differently. So, so whenever somebody is telling me, oh, you just broke my glass.
She's like, never mind. Can you do this, Michelle? I can't.
Whenever somebody is telling me that they're interested or they've seen my posts, even for example, today I put a post up that was like, I'm quitting. I am done with this. I am done with my restrictive diet. And I had somebody that was an old customer be like, I know, I was so over like the Beachbody like programs, like I could only eat XYZ on XYZ meals. So of course I'm reaching out to her and I'm saying, oh my gosh, girl, you're going to love the Lift 4. And it's somebody that like I know really well and she would love the Lift 4. And so what I'm doing is I'm saying like, hey, like I have this group. It will tell you what this program is about. There's even a link so that you can try the workout for free. If you want to try it and get VIP early access with me, we're going to start next Monday. But I know you have questions. I don't want to do a bunch of back and forth and waste your time. If you want the information, I would love to add you to that group. Are you ready to go for that? And then you add them to this group that's called a Snoop group. And on the Super Saturday video, she kind of talked about what a Snoop group is. And it's basically like, it starts out like, what is Lift 4? Here's like one testimonial. Okay, who is this Joel guy? Why do I care? What does a workout look like? Oh, here is a free workout you can try. What's the nutrition look like? So it's really answering all their questions in like a really short, simple form. And it's in units. So Facebook has social learning units, and you can so I posted in Team Give Fam a link to this. You're more than welcome to join it. You're more than welcome to add people to it. You're also more than welcome to literally take all of my typed up stuff, copy, paste it, and make your own group. So it's just a really easy way to invite people. It's a really easy way to just say like, hey, like, I don't know if this is for you. I think it is. Or be really confident. Be like, girl, you have to do this program. I want to send you a link to this group. Can I send it to you? It depends. Your approach can go either way. Your energy and your whatever you want to put off to that person. just put it off in a strong enough way that you can get them added to that group.
So my next question, I guess, is you mentioned that you have a link to a free workout. Is that are you doing like a Zoom workout, or
no, that's the link that's on beachbodyondemand.com. So you can literally just go to beachbodyondemand.com/lift4, and you'll go and it just links right there, and it's the Lift 4 workouts. And if in the banner it says try workout, they don't have to sign up, they don't have to put their email address, nothing. They can try the workouts for free. So that's another thing. You don't want to send them to a Snoop group, but you've got some people like, hey girl, do you want to do a workout with me? That time, and you can do a Zoom workout. Or like, hey girl, do you want to try this new workout program? I really think it's going to be a good fit for you. And then wait for their response. Awesome. You can try it out at your convenience. I've been sending that workout to so many people, and so many people are loving it. Like my fitness crowd loves it. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And then also in my Snoop group, I do talk about the value of Joel's group. And when I'm talking to people that I think are going to be good coaches, I'm like, look, this is the time to sign up. Like, I trust Joel in his business sense more than I have like trusted a lot of people. And I really want my new coaches and my existing coaches to have access to him, because as much as I can train or as much information as I can give, when they hear it from a celebrity super trainer, they're going to pay attention more. Like, I know that. Like, that's how so many of us are. So I want my new coaches and my existing coaches to be in there and to hear him speak the same things that we might be speaking. And again, just hearing it in a different sense. So that's the power of what I'm really emphasizing. Like, look, get in when you join, you want to join as a coach because of the fact that you're going to, one, get 25% off of all of your supplements. Two, you're going to help a couple people because you're going to have amazing results and your friends are going to ask. And there's going to be, the opportunity to earn 25 to 40% income off of anything that you help somebody else with. And you're going to get Joel, who's going to teach you the best business sense there is out there when it comes to this business and helping people get started right along with you. So if you really want to just earn your income back, this is the time to do it. So,
I love it.
Is that so? That workout link though, is that for just Lift 4? Or is that something you can do for any program that's been launched?
Just Lift 4, and Meste Moss has it as well. And then Clean Week is similar. But Clean Week, I think you put your email address in. So Lift 4 has it. I think that's the only one that has it. Lift 4 and Meste Moss. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Danny and Erica, are you two good? You got some ideas? You got a plan? Yeah. Anybody else not have a plan that I missed a hand, maybe? No? Okay. Anything else? Anybody?
Power hour tomorrow morning at 5:30 Central for anybody that wants to come and join us. It's super awesome, and we'd love to see your faces.
Yes, and I see you two little Alaskans right there. Actually, there's a bunch of Alaskans up there. I have actually been talking to a couple of coaches who've asked for a later power hour opportunity. So this is something that I think is really helpful. I personally have found help by doing them with Heidi, and help by listening to Micah Folsom's and Myra Concaba's. I'm saying her name wrong every single time I say it. Moira's. And I do it. I do my power hour as they're doing it. And Heidi's feeding into you. Heidi's telling you, okay, next task. And what that's doing is it's putting that pressure on you to okay, get it done. And then move on with your day. Just because Joel said, you don't want to work out all day. You don't want to work all day. Nobody does. We don't have time for that. So I find it really powerful to hop into those power hour calls. But I know, like I said, I've had some people that still want to do them live. They just would love a later time slot. And they're easy to host. And it's one of those, I've even talked to one of my coaches today and I was like, well, if I hosted later, would you be offended if I literally, Braylon, just a second, if I literally just played Moira's or the other coach, Micah's while we did it? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, then I would host a later one. Because for me, I need somebody cueing me in, if that makes sense at all.
Yeah, where's that? I mean, is that a link that y'all found somewhere?
Yeah, I just Googled it. I Googled, you can Google Micah Folsom Power Hour, and then as soon as hers pops up, Moira's pops up second, or you can, Micah is just a little easier to spell, M-I-C-H-A. I
think they're even in the social learnings and Team Get Fam.
Oh, they are. They are. So Team Give Fam has units. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing your screen. Sorry, guys. It's bedtime over here.
You're good. And you can take off, Tamara. You're doing all, you're awesome. But don't put those kiddos to bed.
Go to units. And then it should be
Power hour right here. I don't know if it's both. There's Micah's and then Lindsay.
Oh, I haven't done Lindsay's, but I'll do Lindsay's at some point. But yeah, it's one of those that's super helpful to just kind of hear, these are top leaders. And of course things will change because algorithms will change, and just like the way that Instagram and Facebook is used. Like Micah puts out at one point, like, oh, you can't really save people on Instagram to remember to follow up with them. Yes, you can. You go to one of their posts and you click save post and you click save to a group, and it's now in a group. And I have like a coach group. I have a coach group, prospect group. I have it's a workout arm, and those are my community members. So then I know, like, I can go to those people's pages once a week at least and pour back into them and give them love. So
Mars is in there now too.
Thank you.
Done. So
Yeah.
that is it. Yes, the little Alaska group, they're going to start a power hour. I'm putting them on the spot.
Yes, we are, because we have a team call at 4:00 today, and this is getting brought up at that. So
Thank you. Will
we're
you
rocking
open
it.
you guys post it into the Team Give Fam as well link? Because I know you guys have like a Alaska mostly group and then this group, but that way it's everybody could access.
Carrie and I are also
the power hour for one.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
You, Carrie, want to do one so you guys could all connect and figure out, like, you guys host
We're
it
going to
once.
schedule something today.
Awesome. Yeah, and anybody can do these. Literally anybody can host a team call. That's the other thing that we've been really like thinking about. It's just, we can all go over recognition and what's working, what's not working, and sharing best practices.
And having multiple times, even if Danny, you guys come up with some, multiple times throughout the day or week is better for the team anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly, not to discredit anything, but I think up here we forget about the Give Fam page. I don't think it's something that people utilize as often as the Team Dream Big page up here, or they get fixated on their challenge groups, and they focus on that at Summit was flipping it the other way around. You need to spend more time focusing on your business and helping people than on more time posting in the challenge groups. Because if you run a successful challenge group, it'll pretty much run itself. And that's what we're working on up here, is making sure everybody's also focusing on their business as part of it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and it's one of those, like, you'll find like what works for you guys with your business. You'll find what works for you. Because for me, for the longest time, if anybody came into my power hour, sorry guys, it was all bets were off. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't stay focused enough. But now I've like gotten to a point where I'm like, I love like having that extra guidance and stuff. So, and I love the idea of having both of Carrie and Kathy, like what they just said, like, just whenever you feel like you want to have a team call, like, post it in Team Give Fam or wherever it works for you, and just share like, hey, this is what's going on. But yeah, so I've been trying to do that. I've been working with different times, playing with different times to see, when can I help the most people. But I love that we're just going to go with what works when it works for you. So, 'cause we're all leaders, guys. Anybody can do this. So.
And I can even I'll go in Team Give and share just kind of format of what we do for the morning one.
Awesome.
Just setting like a 5-minute timer, because it's only 40 minutes. It's not a whole hour. So like, obviously, pretty much just jumpstart your day. But it's like, we'll do follow-ups and starting conversations, invites, like adding new friends, checking into your challenge groups, and then like making a social media post first thing in the morning before we get off. So then that kind of like, I don't know about y'all, but I know for me, like at night when I'm sleeping and dreaming about people, I wake up with people on my mind. And so it's like that little short burst are the ones that I start my day off with. And then, it's power pockets for me the rest of the day. But it's just like, something short, like 5 minutes. And I like asked Tamara, we set a timer, and it's like, all right, 5 minutes. Okay, next thing, 5 minutes. Okay, next thing. So I can share that in a group too. But it's really like nothing big. Like, you don't have to be a professional just to set a timer and roll with it.
Heidi, you could even go live one morning, and then we could add it to the power hour unit.
Oh, cool. Yeah. We can do that.
That is it. I'll remind you tomorrow, if you have To Be Mindset, or if you have customers who have To Be Mindset, we have our check-in call every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And anybody who has To Be Mindset is welcome to those calls. what else is coming up? Next Saturday, it will be 7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m. workout next Saturday. Virtual workout, customers, coaches.
Time's
people
on.
that join. And then tonight's call that was scheduled for 8:30 since it was a team call. We don't really need that because we have this. So I know I had some auto posts. I had some posts that I had scheduled out. I will go and try to remove them because they were already on there and I totally forgot to like pay attention.
If we see them, I'll delete them. Whoever sees them first.
Yeah. If you see me first, you can jump on a call. Just delete it, please.
Go put those babies to sleep.
Michelle, there's also Brock Johnson, Shalene Johnson's sons doing a call.
I was going to mention that. I was looking at the audience to see who we had. So, and I saw that. So Jimmy's hosting in the crew. Brock is doing an Instagram training, and he was really good in Marketing Impact Academy. When I came back and I shared it with Tamara, like how to tag people. Like that's where I got it from, was Brock. So that's tomorrow at the same time, 8:00. And that link is in Melanie's. What's Melanie's? It used to be Star Chaser. Is it Star Chasers now? Yes, Star Chasers. And I'll share that too in Team Gift Fan. But I was hesitant to share that one there in the fan page.
Don't be. I think, I know sometimes we're like, oh my gosh, we don't want to share too much. Just remember, talk to your coach if you think that, like, if you're like, do I need to be on this call? Like, just ask your coach. Your coach will let you know, because sometimes we can overtrain or over commit to webinars like this. And you need to work your business or be with family. You got to have that balance. Relax, like Joel says. So.
Well, I was going to say today was a little bit of a lot between the National Wake Up Call, Joel posting his first video, then going live, and the other in TBB page, and then we had him on here. I was like, oh, good lordy. It's a day of calls.
Pick and choose.
But I know that the last call that Jimmy did, like post summit, he recorded, and then Melanie posted the recording in the Star Chasers. So like, I'm pretty sure that she's going to do that again, especially with how awesome this training is going to be. So like, by like what everybody was saying, do you, and if you have time to jump on, great. But if not, then schedule a time in your planner, like sometime this week, where that you have to go back, because I'm not going to lie, in that group, there are a lot, and like, you don't want it to get lost or, forget about it or whatever. So like, if you're not going to make it there, but you know that you need it, then go find it later this week.
I almost prefer recorded because then I can fast forward it on YouTube. It sounds awful. So true. Okay, I think that's it. Anything else? Kathy, Carrie, Erica, Emily, Katie, Heidi, Tamara, Brittany, Danny, Jessica. Nothing? Then bye. We love y'all. Give yourself a virtual big hug, because I'm cheesy like that. So love you guys, and it was great seeing every single one of you. So bye, guys.